Hello and welcome back for this video. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make you a cat tool expert. Well, I'm gonna try to help you to find expert answers very fast. So the idea is to take advantage of AI chatbots that are available for the public at large. And at the moment, there are two. You can use Microsoft Copilot, which was named Bing before, and now it's Copilot, or you can use Google Gemini. And I'm going to use a trick question to show you what's the best way to do things. So since we have now a lot of online material available for using our cat tools, and the information available in the Wordfast communities is the best example I could think of. So that's what I'm going to use. So let's say now I have a question, and I will start by going to Gemini. So when you are in Google Chrome and you are logged in to your account, what you do is you go to this page, gemini.google.com/app, okay? And that will bring you the UI for chatting with Gemini. And so this one's in French, but it doesn't matter. So basically, you can paste your question here at the bottom. So let's look at the question I'm asking, because I'm using a trick question. So I am using Wordfast Pro 9, which is the current version of Wordfast Pro. How should I set up my translation memories and glossaries for live sharing, placing them in Dropbox? And I tell it to also check for manuals and user forums. And I'm adding that because otherwise it's going to check only the information it's been trained with, that it has found on the internet before. And I'm telling it to try and browse the internet at the same time to find some extra information. So this is a trick question. Why? Because many users, when they start using Wordfast, they think, oh, I'm going to place my translation memories and my glossaries in my Dropbox account. So this way I can share them with my colleagues, or I can share them between my home computer and my workplace computer, which is something that is really bad. You shouldn't do that, because that gives big problems that are extremely hard to fix afterwards. So let's see what answer it comes up with. So it tells you how to set up Dropbox, how to configure Wordfast Pro 9, okay, your glossary location also, and it tells you to invite people to your Dropbox to grant them access so they can do that. Okay. So basically it's telling you how to do it, and it shouldn't, because that doesn't work well and that will make you run into problems. So let's try the same trick question with Copilot. Okay, so I have now Copilot open and I will paste the exact same question. So basically, it's worded differently. The organization of the answer is somewhat different, but it's the same. It's telling you the steps on how you should do it. And this is absolute garbage. You shouldn't do that. And now I'm going to show you how you can get the correct answer for this, okay? Now, so to be able to do this, here are a few requirements. You need to be able to log into Facebook to be able to access the Wordfast Facebook groups. And the second thing, you need to be in Microsoft Edge on PC. And you need to be logged in also, because it's going to give you the full power of the search if you want to use it. Okay, so now, here we are in our Facebook page, okay? So I have selected the Wordfast user group. Okay, so I am here in the Wordfast user group, and I will now open the sidebar, okay? So now the sidebar is open. I always prefer to select the chat to be more precise. Let's now look at the way I am preparing the question. Okay, so basically it's the same question. I am using Wordfast Pro 9. How should I set up my translation memories and glossaries for live sharing, placing them in Dropbox? Check this open forum for answers. So I'm asking it to look into the Wordfast forum, because this has been answered maybe 1,000 times in the forums. So let's try if it gets a better answer this time. Okay, so I'm copying this, and now let's paste my question here. Okay, I have pasted my question here. You can see that at the bottom right, and now I am submitting it to Copilot. Okay, so let's look at the answer. This involves a few steps. However, it's important to note that Wordfast advises against storing your TMs and glossaries on cloud drives like Dropbox, as this can corrupt the databases. That is the exact answer. Okay, so what you should do, okay, create a dedicated folder, configure and export translation packages. So this is another way to do that, which works very well. Another very good answer here is that for live sharing of TMs and glossaries, you might want to consider using Wordfast Server, okay, which is basically made for that. Another option that could have been added is the use of Wordfast Anywhere. So let's see if it has something to say regarding to Wordfast Anywhere. So now I'm asking it, would it work if I use Wordfast Anywhere as a remote translation memory? So let's go. And here is a very good answer. Yes, you can do that. And it gives you the steps on how to do it. You get the full steps here. And of course, each time you have some links that you can learn from. So let's now try, say, another topic. So I used the plus button that will clean out my current chat. Okay, so now I am in a new chat. Okay, so let's try a topic that is very recent. Can I use Wordfast Pro 9 on macOS Sonoma? Check the open forum for answers. The answer is interesting. Okay, so there was an issue with recent Sonoma 14.4, which made it impossible for Wordfast Pro to start on some Macs. Okay, but apparently there's a patch that has been released, so we'll have to wait and see what users publish about that. So that's an interesting way to find information from this forum. So I have tried also to test that with the Wordfast users group in French. I haven't tested in Spanish, but I think that it will be the same. So it's a bit hit or miss. You can get an answer inside the thread, but it's not always the case. So my suggestion would be to stick to the English-speaking group. If your first language is not English, or if you don't have a very good command of English, I suggest you first type your question in your language, and then have an online service translate your question to a different language, and then translate back the answer that you will get. Make sure that in your question you tell Copilot to search first in the opened page, so that you want that as a reference, and give it as much information as you can. Which version of Wordfast you're using, what is exactly what you are trying to do, or what is the exact problem that you are experiencing. If you do these things, that will help. And doing that will help you maybe find an answer. So I suggest before posting a question to the group, maybe try that, because there are chances that it has already been looked into and someone has already answered that, and you can get condensed answer using Copilot to do that. So again, to make this work, use Windows PC, use Microsoft Edge, be logged in to Microsoft Edge, and open Facebook in Microsoft Edge, and be logged in Microsoft Edge. And this should work. For how long, I don't know, but at the moment of testing this, which is late March 2024, it's working all right. So I hope it will help some of you guys out there. And if you like this video, make sure you like it and that you subscribe, because it really helps the channel. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.